Good morning. It's Colette. I just wanted to go live and chat with you a little bit today about gut health and a little bit about my group coaching program. I've had a lot of questions about it because it's something newer that I haven't done and I haven't made it this affordable to have access to ongoing support. So let's talk a little bit about what that is. First of all, gut health, you guys have probably heard me say in the group, just we've heard so much about this, probably even read about it, about just how important it is to have good gut health and about how this impacts your hormones, how it impacts um, how you're feeling, your mood. Hi, Kat. Your mood, how it impacts your pain levels, all of those different things. There's so much that could be going on with your gut that could be impacting these and causing these unwanted symptoms that you keep having that allow you to feel stuck. Or maybe you don't feel bad, but you don't feel fabulous. And that's the way I want you to start feeling, is feeling great. Um, when people work with me, we always see, like, after 5 sessions, a 25% reduction in health symptoms. I usually see a lot more than that because it's that intentionality of showing up. Um, but as we talk a little bit about the group coaching program, I'll tell you a little bit about what it is and what it isn't. Um, First of all, there's different topics we're going to cover. The program is set up so that you have affordable access to me and to like-minded women that are in a group going through similar things, so that you have that ongoing support that you cannot get elsewhere. So that it's not a session for people that are coming necessarily to complain, although there might be complaints, but it's for you to feel unstuck. It's for you to feel empowered, for you to come away feeling lighter physically, mentally, and also to get your questions addressed. Like, you might be having certain symptoms. You're like, what does this mean? How can I be educated on these? Maybe you're working with your doctor on a new health plan and you're or a new diagnosis. And I just had someone recently come to me, a couple of people come to me with autoimmune diseases. So you might be dealing with an autoimmune disease and you have new symptoms, or it just feels very heavy and you feel very stressed and you're like, I just need support to walk through this. So I'm not walking through it alone. I know what that feels like. I've been there. That's why I created the group coaching program, just for you guys, because I had so much interest and people asking me, and I wanted to find an easier way for people to kind of get in the door to start working on things so that they didn't have to put it off. Okay, so, if you're feeling frustrated, if you're also just, you want a sense of commitment, you want that accountability, you want someone that's going to be positive. I mean, the one thing that I always tell my clients is that you're always going to be thankful that you showed up with me. In a group setting, you have that safe environment. It's confidential within the group because we tell everyone just keep it within the group. But you have that safe environment that you can discuss your health issues. You can get questions answered to things that have come up during the week. You have access to jump in and out of 3 sessions during the month. And they're all recorded. You can pre-submit questions too, but you're there to get the information. So we're going to talk about a couple different things about what does optimal gut health look like, inflammation, how it affects the gut, lifestyle changes, and some things you could be doing, other ways to supplement your health. And we're going to be talking about stress, and not just traditional stress management of, okay, manage your stress. You guys have all heard that before, but what kinds of things can you be doing, and how does stress impact your gut, and in what way, and what can happen to your body as you go, and you don't slow down. This is not a place where you're going to feel like it's not about negative subject matter. It's about things to help you feel educated and empowered and not overwhelmed with information. There's so much information on the Google. You could Google any of these topics and come up with something, but the question is it right? Is it accurate? Is it the information you need right now? So it's kind of like this is that group for you that gives you the information you need right now to help support you to walk alongside you so you don't have to walk along this road by yourself. So knowing what to do in, to move forward. Also, this is great for maybe somebody who's been dealing with gut health issues, hormone issues for a while, and even started down the road and path working with somebody, working with me, or just dealing with it, but yet feeling like it's super heavy right now. Like, oh my gosh, I don't know that I can keep doing this. So maybe you're even in maintenance mode and you're like, I'm ready to throw in the towel. How much longer can I do this? When will I get to that goal? So you need that additional support to keep doing those things. We're also going to talk about habits. Okay, we're going to talk about how to create the right habits, how to track your habits, some habit tracking techniques, effective ways to manage your behavior, look at your habits and look at your lifestyle. We're also going to talk about goal setting, specifically to gut health. And what kind of goal setting do you need to put in place to achieve the progress you want? Learning how to create those SMART goals, how to stay focused, moving forward, what it means, and understanding what that process looks like for healing so that you don't feel frustrated, so that you don't feel like, oh, I haven't moved forward. How can you keep track of that progress so that when you take a step back, because that can happen, and that's normal in a healing process, you understand what that means. Okay, so that's what we're going to be covering in that. Creating a wellness plan, if you already have one, how do you manage that? Especially with day-to-day life, how do you manage that wellness plan? How do you manage, the symptoms you're having and still go through life and still have time for you and still have time for if you have a family or a spouse or whatever, what does that look like for you? Everyone's in a different stage of life. So what does it look like for you and what do you need? What kind of support do you need? And then mindset shift. So that makes all the difference in making bigger progress. So, if you're having self-doubt, like, is this right for me? What I'm working on from your, health symptoms. I've had a lot of people that come that are maybe working with doctors already, or they haven't gotten anywhere and they're looking to make some progress, or just feeling like, how do I take that mindset? How do I shift my mind to be more focused on what I've accomplished versus how far I haven't come? And that's hard. When you're dealing with something a little bit longer, that can happen. But maybe it's even like losing weight, or when you're dealing with gut issues or that bloating, and you're like, I've been dealing with bloating for so long. What are some simple things I can be doing, or mold, or different things like that? So just helping you navigate that journey with positive changes, taking those small intentional steps that can lead to longer term change. So the mindset shift, and then just being inspired, cultivating daily rhythms that you feel inspired so that you feel more resilient, that you can keep doing this, that you get an understanding of what your journey looks like, and also feel supported, and just having that faith that you're going to get there. That's what this group also is going to give you, that faith that you're going to be able to keep going. So I encourage you to look at the group program. I'm going to go ahead, drop the link below. You can make it what you want, but it is the most affordable way to get help, to get questions answered, that type of thing. So couple other things. Who's this class for? Anyone experiencing any kind of gut issue, hormone issue. I'm going to cover a lot of gut stuff. Dealing with weight issues, dealing with pain, dealing with any ongoing health issue related to hormones and health, autoimmune issues, arthritis that's in there, let's see, brain fog, things like that just need help. Like, I'm so foggy, what can I be doing? I'm having trouble remembering things, staying focused. We're going to deep dive into practical ways to manage and improve your health. If you want to like bolster your immune system, how to do things like that. So this group coaching would be right for you. What if you miss a session? So there's 3 sessions a month. You do not have to attend. You can jump in and out. So we're covering different subject matters. It's great if you can attend all of them. If you cannot, everything will be recorded. So that's beautiful there. And you can pre-submit your questions. I'll try to get to everyone's questions. Not I'll email them out. You'll have additional support material too. Do I offer one-on-one coaching? I do. So I kind of tell people, jump into a group coaching program first and then see how much you can get done in that. And then that allows you to save some money, but also then you could do one-on-one program in conjunction with her to help with your shorter long-term goals. So you have more help in achieving them. What else? Some of the things that my clients and you guys have seen different testimonials have said is that they just get more clarity. They just get more focused. They get laser focused on their goals. They don't feel so foggy. It doesn't feel so heavy. They get new techniques they can be using. They also hear from other people in the group of things that are working for them. And that's what's even better. Because it's so hard, I think, when you're going through these types of things, where you're dealing with any gut issues, or maybe you feel like you've crossed that road to the almost to the finish line. All of a sudden you have a huge setback. And I've been there, whether it's with mold, whether it's with just autoimmune or digestive or Crohn's or Candida, SIBO, just any digestive issues of constipation or diarrhea, things like that, hormone symptoms, brain fog, things like that. So you may be feeling great for a while and all of a sudden you're like, why do I feel so bad? Or you just are having a hard time keeping going and you just want that ongoing support. So you're going to hear from other people in the program as well. So you're going to have all these cheerleaders, not just me. And then be able to continue to move forward. So it's not just like, I'm just going to sit there and talk about a topic for like 20 minutes. We're going to talk about relevant topics that are relevant to you and people in the group. We're going to have some discussion. You can or cannot participate in the discussion. It's up to you. And you'll have time for those questions. So it'll keep you moving forward. This program is a monthly program. You can jump in and out of it, but I will tell you, the longer you stay in it, the more results you're going to get from it. So it is designed to be like an ongoing program where you can continue to learn new techniques, new skills about yourself, that self-reflection you'll be able to have too, more awareness, and even understanding some of your problematic health habits and working towards maybe habit change to get rid of those unwanted symptoms. So, as a nationally board certified functional medicine health coach, I specialize in hormones and gut. But I went back a year ago to get additional training in hormones. I have that habit change expertise to help you get out of your own way. And sometimes when we're too close to things, that's the problem, is we need to understand better or become more aware of what's going on in our bodies. And when our body's whispering to us, what does that mean? So we'll talk a little bit about that. I have been through this journey myself. I have walked through 3 mold situations, mold toxicity, Candida, SIBO, ongoing health issues, C. diff, all kinds of gut issues, infections, things like that. childhood cancer survivor, so I've walked in your shoes before, and then from perimenopause to menopause, 52, so I've walked through all of it. And who better to guide you guys than somebody who's been through all this stuff that can really help you understand what is it going to take to get to that next level. So I hope you will join me to be inspired, to be guided, to be led, to be really supported in your journey so that you are not there alone. And I will tell you, you're going to get a lot out of this. But I know that if you set that intention to show up, or at least watch the recordings, you will be amazed at how much further you'll come. And as I said, the people I work with one-on-one, they see that 25% reduction easy within 5 sessions. So can you imagine showing up in a group setting, getting that support, hearing what other people are doing too? It's not going to make you feel worse. It's going to make you feel inspired, and it's going to make you feel supported, so that you can keep moving forward, and not feel like you're moving backwards, or even just feel like you can sleep at night. I know so many people say, I have such trouble sleeping. We'll be talking a little bit about that too. So I'll drop the link below. Let me know if you want in, or if you're going to be signing up. We have a limited space. I'm only going to be taking a certain amount of people to kick this off, and it's going to be phenomenal. I will just about guarantee you will get results out of this if you put in the work and just show up and, set that intention to do different, to practice some of the stuff we've been talking about. It's not going to be a huge time commitment, but it's going to be that time for you that's scheduled, that sometimes we don't take the time for ourselves unless it's something we commit to and something we invest in. And I believe we all need to invest in our health to make our health better, especially our gut health. See you guys soon. I hope if you have any questions, drop them below. If you're planning to sign up, let me know so that I can hold that space for you. I can only hold it so long, but I'm excited for you guys to get going. We're going to be kicking off within the next week. Okay? Talk to you soon.